Hello, and welcome to this Hello to You gap task tutorial. This video will provide you with a step-by-step guide on how to complete the Partnership with Parents gap task. Feel free to pause the video throughout and work through the slides at your own pace. If you require more information, please check out the HELLO2YOU website. For this gap task, you will need the following: the Gap Task 2 checklist, the Parent Survey, both of which can be found on our website by clicking on the Partnership with Parents Gap Task tab, as is being done in the image below. This is the same tab as you found this video. Also, you will need an area in which to hold a parent workshop. Step 1 of this gap task will involve the parent survey mentioned on the previous slide. Here it is on the right of your screen. You will need to send this survey to each of your parents so that they can give you information about how confident they are on a range of topics such as storytelling, writing, and use of technology. It is important that your parents answer the questionnaire accurately, as from these questions the workshop you hold will be influenced. There is no shame in any of your parents not feeling confident in any areas of their child's development. Please do stress this when you send them the questionnaire. Once this survey has been completed and looked at by you and your colleagues, it is time to think about your parent workshop. This workshop will be held on a topic of your choice, but it is likely to have been influenced by the surveys you've received back from parents. For example, if many of your parents felt less confident about sharing stories, it would make sense to host your workshop on this topic. However, the choice is yours. Here are some other topic ideas for your workshop. If you want any more information or ideas on topics for your parent workshop, click on the Skilled Practitioners tab of the HELLO2YOU website. When you're organising your workshop, there are two important things to think about. Number 1 is the audience of your workshop. The first thing you need to decide is who you want at your workshop. You are likely to want as many parents as possible. However, you may have a particular group of parents you would like, such as parents or carers with English as an additional language. Next, it is important to think about when it is best for you to host. There is no point hosting your workshop in the middle of the day if parents are unable to get there due to other commitments. Also important to think about is how you intend to deliver your workshop to your audience. Are they likely to want interaction? Would they prefer to be spoken to in smaller groups? Does the workshop need more than one focus? And finally, it is important to think about how to gauge from the participants if the workshop you have delivered has been successful. We will come on to this later in the presentation. The second thing to think about in your workshop is its purpose. With no idea what you hope to get from doing your workshop, you are likely to gain very little. You should begin by thinking about what you want to be different in your setting as a result of the workshop. This may be improved child language, more interest in reading from pupils, or maybe even just communication improving between your setting and your parents. Secondly, it is important to think about what might be different in your parents' homes as a result of the workshop. And then finally, how will the children benefit? Again, this could be educationally, or it may be an improvement in communications and involvement from their parents, who are now more confident on child development. Once these ideas are set, and as a team you are decided on what you want the workshop to achieve, it is important to think about how to create your workshop. Of course, you will want to be knowledgeable on your chosen subject, so you'll need to research it. This may be done online, through courses, from reading books, or maybe even on the Skilled Practitioners tab of the HELLO2YOU website. This could also be done by talking to other settings or groups in your area. In our project, several of the settings spoke to each other to share ideas and information. You could also talk to the council or local universities for help. Another idea could perhaps be inviting in a guest speaker who is a leader in the field you have chosen to speak about. Once this has been organised and you feel confident to run the workshop, you must promote it. You could have the best workshop planned, but if no one comes to it, all your work will have been a waste. Create a poster, send emails, send letters, and speak to your parents to encourage as many of them to come. Once a letter has been sent out and your parents are on board with the idea, it is important to create a way in which to gauge how your parents feel about the topic. The way in which settings did this is through a questionnaire. This is likely to look similar to the initial questionnaire sent to parents, but will be constructed around the topic you are running your workshop on. For example, if I was hosting a workshop on storytelling, I may ask how confident each parent was on getting into character, or how knowledgeable they feel about good children's literature. This questionnaire could be designed to be given at the start of the workshop, the end of the workshop, or perhaps both. Once the day of your workshop arrives, choose an appropriate space to hold it, and then lead the workshop. Remember to be calm and knowledgeable, and pitch the presentation as appropriately as possible for the audience. Try to have as many practitioners at the event as possible, as it shows that you are taking it seriously. Also, remember to use the questionnaire you have created when the time is right. Take photos during the event and collect any other evidence. Once this evidence is collected, display it all in one place. Our settings used a scrapbook, an example of which can be seen on the right of the screen. These scrapbooks are an excellent way to capture evidence of the changes you are making and therefore to celebrate the progress you have made during your project. They also mean that information can be widely accessed and can be shown to your team with ease. Using your scrapbook, feed back to colleagues, governors, or to your senior leadership team on what worked well and what could have worked better. These discussions will be useful to help shape further workshops. And there you have it. Your Partnership with Parents gap task is completed. Following this task, it is important you speak to your parents further to see what other workshops they feel they benefit from. This could be an end question to your questionnaire. It is also vital that you continue to run regular parental workshops to continuously improve your parent relationships, as well as improving the knowledge of your parents in a number of areas. And finally, enjoy and celebrate your improved parent relationships, as one setting has done here. I hope you have found this tutorial informative, and from everyone at the HELLO2YOU project, thank you for watching.